Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Zero, and today, got a Joy Be Difference clothing in. I guess today we're gonna freestyle the topics 'cause I couldn't really think of a particular topic. So,
Hey, Zero.
hey, how you been?
Good. No complaints thus far. Hey,
Okay.
Vern, if she's still there.
Yeah, I was trying to type to her right now. Yeah, hey, Vern.
Yep, just another beautiful day.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. So how's life been treating you?
I can't complain very well.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you? How was your day?
Pretty chill. I mean, I'm sure with everything going on, like I guess I don't even know if this is still even if people still talking about it. I'm sure probably some people still talking about like this whole election thing, where they had like, oh yeah, they had like, Joe Biden projected to be president, he's supposed to be president, and then you got Trump, trolling everybody, telling everybody, oh no, we're gonna fight this in court.
Well, that's their world, not mine.
Right. I mean, I just kind of find it funny. Like, okay, y'all still playing in this? I'm like, yeah. I mean, yeah. They pick who they want to be president. I mean, just putting on a show. I mean, if if like if George Bush was allowed to get away with it, then why wouldn't Joe Biden or Trump or whoever say, I mean, because hearing on both sides, they like here like say Trump is just mad. I mean, might be. And then I'm hearing some get said, well, there was supposed to be, dollars and all that were missing, which didn't even really matter anyway, because like for one, like the count, the time it would take to count all the votes, you wouldn't be able to get a result in one day.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, they're not counting the votes. So I mean, yeah. I mean, they're not physical. If they even if they put it in a machine, like yeah, a machine might be able to do it, but how we know that they really doing that through that? Because like, order like to physically, order to really to physically do it, it would take too long. But as I mean, just like the sensitive information, I mean, they have like a rough, estimate of everything. But I mean, even with the information they got, they still kind of rough estimate because they're not physically counting everything. So they say like certain percentages. We don't know if that's really the real facts or not. But you know, I mean, I guess people enjoy the show. Enjoy the reality show for the next few weeks. America's Next President.
Hmm. Yeah, but the unfortunate thing is, some people are taking this really seriously, and
Yeah, I,
it's sad.
yeah. 'Cause I'm like either way. No matter how people look at it, really. I mean, say it has something to do with us, but I don't really see it. It is, but But I mean, people had it. People, take it how they want to. But I mean, I mean, I don't really worry about it because, like, it's like really the work is just like with the people. If you can make things happen on your own, I mean, as long as they ain't act no laws that locking people that lock people up, right away if you ain't vote the way they wanted to or something like that, then I ain't really worried about it because it, it's
Yeah,
but
I hear you.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
but
yeah,
hey, it is what it is.
yeah.
Hi, DC, the Purple Diva.
Yeah, hey DC, hey Noam, and hey little Uncle Tron. Yeah, I'm doing well.
No,
Hey Shay.
Ira, Ara, Ra, Ra. Hey, Shay. I'm just now seeing the comment now.
Yeah, I mean I'm looking at both my laptop and my phone.
Okay.
Yeah. I just seen pop on the phone. It didn't show up yet on the on streaming. I shut up now, but it didn't show up at the time.
Right. I just made oh your phone is robotic
Yeah.
or your headphones.
Yeah. I know like I mean, because I have my views on it, and people, most people would set my views on my thoughts on AI, which I think like AI's kid would be like the new form of life that like humanity would have to have to kind of raise like a child to bring him in the right path. If possible. Because we if we just use AI like we've been doing, once we got self worth, they're gonna be looking like, man, we not even getting paid for it. We not even getting appreciated for what we doing. They work us like some slaves. And
Your headphones are giving a lot of feedback.
okay, hold on a second.
Oh, there it is. Hello. It's hard to really say, but I think the more we all stick together and really, push policies that are beneficial for everyone, not just people that are not included in society.
Yeah, is it clear now? The fake feedback on?
No, it's like worse.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on a second. All right, how about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, as far as putting our policies, it's like we gotta do more than just vote at the ballots. We have to start. We have to get a lobbying team together and just really have lobbyists going in and give some money to them. Vote with your dollars because
Yeah.
that's what corporations do. That's what they want to. That's what like anybody that want to get some push through do. They vote with their dollars.
Right.
And I remember talking with someone with a brother about it, and I remember I remember telling about. I don't know if it's like the same everywhere, but I think it might have been like maybe 3 or 4 years ago when I talked to him, and he was telling me he was like saying, yeah, and when I was talking about lobbying, he said, yeah, he said, yeah, yeah. He agreed. He said, yeah. He said, he said, you know how much a lobbying firm, how much it cost to start a lobbying firm? I said, how much? He said, $50. I was like, what? He said, yeah, $50. And once you get in there, you get contract, you get you get contracts to have, where they give you like millions of dollars to go lobby or something like that. I was like, I don't know that works everywhere, but I was like, wow, but that if it don't cost so much, it
I mean,
do it.
look, think about it. A lot of, the areas that were in ruin,
Yeah,
you were renting land lots for $1 a month.
right,
For you to hold it $1 a month. And then look at 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years later. That's multi-million dollar property now. So,
yeah,
it's $50 now, but look what it can get you.
right, yeah, yeah. Yeah. As far as land, yeah, if you got land and and I was kind of find it interesting, like how people don't. And I think they probably because people didn't teach them how to teach them about like how valuable land is. Like they get like land, they like ready to sell it off, and I'm like, do you not know what you can do with that land? I mean, it's like they don't know that they're like, there gonna be people that want to build condos and all kind of stuff on land, and you just selling it off for like cheap. You could when what you should have did was like, yeah, you can build property on the land, but you got to sign a lease, to build on the land.
Yeah, you keep the land. You're right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because like you all, I mean, like they building properties on there. Hey, you making money off of them keeping their buildings on your land.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Instead of completely outright selling it, keep it and then let them rent it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, out of that, or you can get build property, build a condo or something like that on it. But I mean, either way, you're gonna make money from it. So either way, but the first one, you don't really have to do nothing. You just have them, just pay you to build on your land.
Yeah, you and I guess you have to make sure you know what kind of property they're building on your land. That would probably be good to know
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Or what they want to use it for. Hmm.
yeah. Yeah, cause I knew I knew somebody who had like some land and like he didn't. I mean, he didn't sell it. He was like he talking about like how he was gonna build build a condo on and all that. He never got a chance to do it because he ended up dying from cancer.
Aw.
But I guess yeah. I mean, but he was cool brother. Cool elder. Yeah, he was like he was an herbalist, but he was also a businessman. But yeah. Like when he had, I guess like when he died, I don't know what happened with. I don't know if his family was doing right with it, like how he was, or they just seen the immediate money and then think, oh yeah, oh well, we can make we get all this money. Not think about how much money they get down in the long run if they just kept it.
Right. That's a lot
Trying
of
to get
people do that. A lot of people
that.
do that. They rather
Yeah,
take the buyout or the payout instead of just holding on to it.
right,
And the only people that profit from that payout in the long run are the developers because the developer will come in, build on it, and sell it because they're
right.
done. They did their thing.
Yeah, yeah, and it's kind of interesting to see that like, and I remember watching this video earlier, and it was like a video like Floyd Mayweather and Snoop Dogg are talking, and they it was like ask questions like Floyd, like, would you ask some question, would he rather take 100 million or a monthly check? And when they were talking, he was like saying he was like pretty much talking about like he said I'd rather, he said, well, I take 100 million or have like a or I mean he explained like what the monthly check was said, like it was like, or take a $200,000 check every month for the rest of your life. He said I'm he said I'll take that. And he was like, I mean, but he said he like how he built up how he built his business. He's like, yeah, he got real estate and all that. He was talking about like, he was like saying, he said if I had like 100 million, I could just take it because I know what to do with it. But he was like saying, hey, if like with like young fighters, he was telling them, he was like saying, hey, if a young fighter don't really know nothing about it, he said, it would be a better idea just take that monthly check because you guaranteed to get money every month. But if you take that 100 million, he said, yeah, you gonna have 100 million, but you still gonna be broke because you only gonna have that money for a short period of time.
Right. You didn't invest it.
Yeah, yeah. So he was like talking about how he was trying to, how he had to learn how to learn the business, and he's trying to get he's trying to teach younger fighters the business too, so they can get ahead because on his mind, he think about like wealth building, and people don't really. I mean, I don't know the difference between wealth and being rich, and the difference between those two is like being being rich just means you just got a lot of money. Being wealthy means that you done made like this create like this money making machine where you always gonna have money coming through. You know,
Right.
you it's like you gonna have money. You gonna be making. I mean, it's like you gonna be making money all the time. Like even when you sleep, you wake up. You can all you do
Still
is
got
take out
money.
your phone, look at it, like, oh, look how much money I made while I was asleep.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, and that's a
Yeah,
concept that's not being taught
yeah,
enough or taught at all in the most necessary ages. You know what I mean? Like, imagine
right,
being taught that from birth. Then you wouldn't be afraid to take chances or risks to start a business, start a YouTube, to start whatever. You
right,
would just do it because it's innately already been in you. So the fear of it is not there.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
need that
I mean,
passive income, DC. Girl, I need that passive.
right. I mean, like I said, I know it says I know somebody was like a millionaire. He was like talking about like how how they be doing it, like how like how I mean he was like millionaire twice, working on his third time. He was talking about how he used to do it, like you just wake up and see how much money he made and go he go to sleep. He was asleep, woke up like, oh yeah, look how much money I made today.
And but I mean, I'm sure he had to pave the groundwork. So
Oh
I'm happy
yeah, yeah,
for him.
yeah,
You know, I'm
yeah,
definitely happy for him. I hope that
yeah.
he continues to be successful, you know?
Right. I mean, he tries to teach like younger folks the game. Of course, a lot of them won't, don't listen, but the ones who do, you
They'll
know,
be better off.
benefit. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try to get more channel at some point in time. Oh,
Say
hey,
that
Pandy, huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, I'm gonna try to get him. I said, I need to probably get him on my channel at some point in time.
Oh, he's a real life person?
Yeah, one time I know fictional person.
No, no, you were
Somebody
talking
know.
about a friend of yours?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were talking about somebody that you read in a magazine or something.
No, no, that's somebody I know in real life.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely get him on here. That's a
yeah,
conversation that, is definitely a lot of people would benefit for that kind of a conversation.
yeah.
You know how many people, if you would ignite the fire in them about, learning how to prepare for their not even retirement, but prepare for their life, prepare
Right.
their kids and, everybody else. Yeah. I definitely hope he would be able to come on your channel.
Yeah.
I'll be there for that conversation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not as hard as people think it is, I believe, right? It's really not that hard. It's just you have to keep the momentum going, eh?
Well, I mean, he's putting the work in. Like he was like he pretty much showing people like how the game works and what you need to do to work at it. It's kind of like he give you advice on that. And I know he's letting me like read books like it's like one book he let me read like the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. I
That's
mean,
beautiful.
yeah. He's got like all kind of, matter of fact, he got like a whole library of books, so he on stuff like this. So he ain't, you know,
That's a
he,
beautiful thing.
yeah, yeah, he ain't just talking. I, guess-
I mean, even if he were just talking, at least it'll ignite something in people. See, the thing is, I believe that words cast spells. And that's a
right,
big thing that people often don't realize, but you casting spells every day. So, like, even if he weren't a millionaire and he was still knowing the philosophy and teaching it, I would still listen regardless because he's casting a spell and I'm receiving that kind of spell on, hey, pick your brain. You might be able to create another another stream of income if you think about money in this way versus the way that you've been traditionally taught. So I don't care where he comes from or what walk of life. If he knows the knowledge, I'll take it. Hey,
Yeah.
Katie.
Yeah, KB. Yeah. 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 He definitely. Yeah. He definitely, has paid his way. He would. Like, if you like just talk to him, you probably think like, man, this. From looks, you think, oh well, this guy couldn't
No,
have been a millionaire twice, but he
nope.
was.
I don't even look at people like that no more. I
Yeah.
actually think the people that look the the least wealthy are probably the ones that have the most.
Yeah.
Look at Bill Gates and all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wealthy as a dog, wealthy as an ox, okay? And he's got billions of dollars. I don't care how you look.
Yeah, yeah. For that, and then another reason why they don't dress like they got a lot of money because they don't want their target on their back. Because
Exactly.
you come out in an Armani suit, custom made Armani suit, even though you can afford it. It's like some they see you in that, like, oh, you got some money,
Mm-hmm. Let me go. Let me go ahead and try to stick you up for your ends. Yep.
right? And then they say, oh, you Bill Gates, oh, you got all the money.
Yep. And that's the thing people don't realize. They think wealth is material.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. When you have like the money and resources, that's like when you really got it, and like it's like, and like you got wealth, you should be able to you should be able to have something in place that you should be straight for like 3 generations.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I think though that the generations that come after you should understand how to
Right.
make money
Right.
themselves and not always
Right.
depend on you to do it. That's the one thing that I think a lot of these hedge fund kids don't really necessarily realize, you know.
Right.
They can
Right. I
send it
mean,
up, but do they know how to like make it?
right. I mean, if you have somebody take over the business, like, yeah, they better know they better know about the business, because if they don't, the business gonna go down.
Yeah.
It'd be like, I mean, either business gonna go down, or if you got like a board of directors, they gonna kick you out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like they gonna choose making money over whoever created the company. Like, if the person like related to the person that created the company and they messing up, no, they be like, okay, well, we gotta vote them out. Like, they might give you a buyout or something, but you gotta go.
Hi, Despot. And anybody I may have missed, hi.
Yeah, yeah, hey, homie. Yeah,
Burns. I
but
was
yeah,
saying hi to Burns. I don't know if she saw that.
yeah, she might have.
Yo, Vern's got a new she has a new challenge going on. And
What challenge is that?
it's not an eating one. I think it's just questions. Catherine with
Okay.
friends, Catherine with friends, she challenged me to do it.
Oh yeah. Me, I ain't really too big on challenges, but if it's like a challenge, like I said, okay, like it's cool, because a lot of those challenges be crazy. I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay. I'm like, really? You gonna do that?
Yep. I'ma do it.
I'm talking about like the challenges that like might be dangerous.
No, that's what I'm saying. Some of the eating ones, like if it has meat to do with it, I won't eat it because I don't eat meat.
Right.
But if it's just something simple as like asking questions, I'll be able to do that easier.
Right. If it's something like that, I really have problems. I'm talking about like the ones like where you can really get hurt. Like, I think I see like one challenge, I think, like where they had people setting themselves on fire or something. They're like, what?
That's
Why
not
are
a
you doing it?
challenge. That's not a challenge. That's like that's some daredevil stuff. Some that's they're supposed to do that professionally.
Well, I mean, they like, yeah, you put something out there, like, yeah, that'll happen. Then I think they had one challenge like where they had to like just take off videos of anybody doing that challenge. Things like called like the Tide Pod challenge, like where it's like people were, I think people had to eat Tide Pods, something like that. I don't know too much about it, but
What? That's dumb.
yeah, I never said these people were intelligent.
You know what I want to talk about?
Yeah, what's up?
Um, how is it? And I think this is a great topic for everybody in the chat as well.
Okay.
How is it that it's so much harder to get more traction in a positive atmosphere than in an atmosphere where there's a lot of negative talking about each other?
I wondered that myself. So,
'Cause like the beef sector, I never knew, I never understood what it really was, but like it's starting to show up on my channel, like my
oh,
channel recommendations. But I'm seeing like the lives. There's like 700, 200 people, 700 people, 500 people, 300 people throughout the whole live. Hey, Miss Full Roller.
yeah, Miss Farrell. Yeah, I think people like the mess. Like, I think it's like all that time watching reality TV, and I guess like you know, people fighting, they want to know what's gonna happen. Like they watching the fight or something like that.
So how, but my thing is like that's fine. That's an industry for some people, right? How
Right.
can we get more positive, the more positive aspects of YouTube to be more streamlined or like that?
I don't know, man. Maybe we could capture that. If we can somehow capture that way that they make that excitement that people get for the beef, for like drama and all that, and somehow channel it into the channel, like take the excitement, not the mess of the drama that go with it, just that feeling of excitement, and somehow put it in the positive space. I think that might give people more traction, but
Yeah, drama sells,
yeah, it's true.
and it's easy as mo. Wait, what Pandy say? People are addicted to the mess.
It's like it's like think about the drama is it's like you gotta keep it up. It's really be work at a certain point in time because you're gonna run out of stuff to fight about. So you gotta make up some new stuff to fight about.
Mm. But how could we use that towards our advantage? Like, because we know that sells more, right? But how could we get the momentum to come this way instead? Because I mean, there's a ton of people like I don't know, maybe because all the channels that I watch are positive, but it
Yeah.
seems like there's a lot more good than bad. But then it's like, how do we get smaller channels like us to be like noticed?
I think I think it was like I think like people who I guess it was like they've been used to seeing drama and they you talking about like I guess like try to make hey it's a good space over here. We talking about interesting things and it's all cool over here. I think that may start it, but I mean I'm not exactly sure how to do it. I mean I guess like maybe try to put some kind of fun, make it try to find ways to make it more fun. I guess.
Hmm.
I haven't I'm gonna be honest. I ain't figured out now yet. If I did, I definitely get way more people. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we all would.
yeah,
I think it's definitely something worth observing and doing more if possible.
yeah, I think that's gonna be like the greatest challenge to far as like doing YouTube is like trying to get to get more notice, like especially doing positive stuff. So, because even with the drama, like I think I mentioned before, like even though they may be tuned in and watching all that, it's like I said, as long as they keep it up, they still got a channel. But the moment that drama dries up and ain't no more beats to be had, shoot, all them views and all them people going all them people that were coming there just for the mess and ain't seen no mess, they unsubscribe. Ain't gonna be no views and those people would be would be done pretty much. I mean, they got to do something else or go somewhere else, start beef and bring it over. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it's not it's not a long last day. Like the only way you keep it up, you have to. I mean, I guess like B says, I guess you do have to work because that's the work to keep the fighting going.
That's crazy. And this is like, it's like, grown people. I hate to say grown people because I'm trying to build my viewers, trying to be more in the autism and mom life algorithms. Okay. A good topic or tagline and the outro to leave the audience with what is to expect on the next episode. Oh, yes, James. I've been
Hmm.
trying to figure that out for 2 years now. It will be slow process, so just keep it moving forward. Mm. But I just wonder, like, is there a way to reconfigure the mind to instantly be like, when you see something positive, you gravitate towards Keisha is beating up Samson. You know what I mean? Like, those are fictional names, guys. I'm just making them up, just in case anybody, thinks that's a real drama channel. I have no idea. I just made up those names just to, put a face to a name. Because it's
Right.
like we all, our mind, mentally, we all trigger to like, ooh, like, it's the same mentality. If you hear the police alarm driving by your house, you instantly go to your window, or most of us will go to our window and be like, ooh, what's that? It's the same thing.
I mean, if I go out window, I'm like, say, I hope they don't come over here.
Man, I'm not going to my window. I'm ducking. That's what I do. I duck.
I like I say, I don't even look. I mean, our people are willing to see if they ain't coming over here. I'm like, okay, I'm going back, do what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't know who said, I don't know if it was you or Miss Ferrell, like said like about like I don't know who said like about like people needing to share people's links out more and all that too.
That's true. She said that.
I'm trying to remember who said it.
No, she did say that last week. I thought you meant in the chat just now. She did say that last week.
Okay. Okay. So okay. So what's her say? Yeah.
People are less likely to share the beef channels as well. You think so? Then how did they get 800 people in the chat, James? How is that possible? Something like somebody's sharing something. I just watched YouTube, was listening to the fact that the Afro Cuban, because now I have the Afro Cuban channel in my suggestion. Oh,
Yeah. I think
oh,
yeah.
that's Afro Cuban. My bad.
Yeah. For what I heard, like if you say certain words, I think like the algorithm kind of uh starts putting you in certain sectors. I know like most part I'm in like some positive channels. I think like for like maybe like one or two, I was like looking at like where my videos being posted out, and I'm just like yeah, it was like somebody like I heard of, but I'm not subscribed to them or watching it all. Like I don't really want that fan base coming over here.
Oh Lord. Then what the heck am I saying? Because I started getting this stuff to my channel. What am I saying, y'all? Lord.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like sometimes like you might if you watch it, if you watch somebody who might have been related to Big Channel, you might, you sit up the channel, they might YouTube might say, oh, you like this type of stuff. Well, let me go make some more recommendations. Cause I know I know I definitely had some channels I was subscribed to. I was like cool people, and I think it was like a few of mine I had subscribed to. I think, oh yeah, they cool, seem pretty cool, They don't seem like they about that drama, and then go to the channel, it's like, oh, you arguing with somebody every like, oh no, nah. I said, I see that, like, okay, I mean, I would be like, I would try to like, give a chance. Okay, oh, oh, the arguing, yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'll come back later.
Mm,
And if it just happens too much, that's like I just unsubscribe because I'm like I don't really want to. I really don't want to. Be seeing like I don't really know. I really don't even deal with drama like that for real. Not even my real life. The only time I probably might there might be some drama would be at work because I have to be there. So
hmm
other
DC said they come up in the suggestions. The Beef Channel lives do. It's crazy.
yeah
Once you click on the video, the algorithm starts to put them in your recommendations. Everyone's trying to put everything into context. No one name drops. No one's name drops, so it leaves the audience to subscribe to whom they're speaking about, I think. And the host has a responsibility to set the tone of the show. I get serenaded in timeline every day, but I'm not subscribed to her. Oh, so Sancray or whatever her
oh
Sancray
no yeah I'm not even going.
to
I know I
her.
pronounced it that, but I ain't gonna say that day 'cause I wasn't. I don't want to be in her suggestions either. Recommendation either.
Andy
I
said,
want I don't want to be her recommendation.
I don't even know who that is. Don't drop out of the bush or you'll be the next target. Oh Lord. Mm-mm. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to think of ways that we as people who want to thrive off of a better tone for our channels, meaning like I would assume most of us are about that positive life. Like how can we turn the masses into wanting more of the content that we create, you know?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like it would just have to take it would just have to take people who really know how to really and really know how to influence the masses to start making like somehow start making positivity like cool so that if enough people start doing it where it starts to become like the thing that people want to do people say, oh yeah, oh no, we won't do this John channel. I don't get no people doing it. Like, gotta do the positive channel so I can get more people coming on it, kind of like
Mm.
start that whole conversation. But,
Watch Karen Hunter. Child. Them bushes
uh,
is business. She's
I hope this Karen person is in a beach channel or some person.
no,
I
no, no.
don't want.
It's a good channel. He said she's got the formula, Fox Soul, Red Talk Table, make it sound like radio, yo. Mm.
Okay, okay. I'm like, yeah, I don't want no names, no names repeated, sir. Okay, I mean, yeah. It sound like she got it. I'm gonna check it out.
And you know what, too? You said a keyword too, and Miss Full Roller, just based off of that, like if we band together and continuously share out each other, right? I mean, we would have to like make a commitment to really like share out each other so the algorithm gets it. And it not just on YouTube, but on Google itself. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Google is owns YouTube, but if you have it on other platforms, then I think that we would eventually start to become the majority. You think? I'm
Yeah,
getting
but
views now. Just need more genuine supporters. Very few blacks talking about autism worldwide. Mm, mm.
mm, yeah,
Co-host of the opposite sex, are you good as well? I am well, James. I am very well.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, as far as the autism, like I haven't, I've only seen a few people actually really talk about it like that. So, make the challenge based on it.
It's definitely a topic worth talking about because that's real life.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, because I mean, like I mean, I think when I first like had thought of autism, I didn't really know what it what it was, but but once I like learn more about it, like, oh, okay, it's. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a struggle for the child, but it's possible for them to to have a some but have a functioning life, even dealing with autism. I mean, I don't know if it's for I don't know if everyone had, I don't know if I don't know if like more autistic children like able to do that. I know some of them can function with it, but but it's still like something that they still have to deal with.
You know who NYW is?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I think I seen her. Yeah, I
She
seen her.
talks about it on Decop's channel a lot, autism. Because I think no, don't get me wrong. Miss TR is now the Miss TR. She talks about autism because I believe her grandson has it.
Yeah,
And I think NYW talks about it because she knows somebody, either she knows or, it's directly related to her. I don't remember, but I do know sitting in the audience of those panels where they were discussing that. So Purple, you might want to check them out. Yet by 2050, more children will have it in Africa, which have the biggest population. We as Black people need to be more educated about autism. More of our boys have it than other ethnicities. Mm.
yeah. I mean, I think like besides DC, I know Mahogany. I know she has I think she has some. I think she has a son, like a fam, like a child that has autism. I think,
Mm.
but yeah, yeah. If I ever see her again, I'll ask her about it. But I think she's mentioned it before though.
Yeah.
Hey, oh yeah, yeah, I already know. Like yeah, you can't really ask all the audience for much because yeah, a lot of lot of them don't want to really do much unless they really feel like they really getting something out of it or something. Okay, okay, Lisa. Okay, she does. Okay, I thought so.
Hmm. Definitely.
I'm trying to think who else. I don't. Like these DC Purple Eagle said. Yeah, a lot of them don't. There's not a lot of uh black YouTubers that really talk about it.
Or are there, but we're just not in those lives? Because there's
Possible, possible.
a lot of, see, like, we're, a lot of us go to the same channels religiously. And there's so much more out there. Like there's a fishing community, there's a knitting community, there's a reseller community, there's a techie community. There's a community all over YouTube. And
Yeah.
are we even branching out? That's another thing too, because it might purple, there might be a whole sect of people who are doing that, who are talking about it, who are African American, but we just don't know because we're not typing in the right keywords. I got to go I go to a concert and the rappers on the stage wants the audience to sing along and hype them up. I come to watch them and drink. Damo Wilson, the huge YouTuber, is an autism mom. I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, I mean, that may be like a big community, but I mean, I mean, it's like people I will just like continue like to watch on regular. But I mean, I do try to branch out. If I see somebody like, oh, okay, this channel looks interesting. Let me go see what's going on right here. That's usually how I do it. Like I'm just not just fine. I'm not just finding random channels just to be finding them. Like if it's like I want to, if I'm subscribed to a channel, I want to be like something I'm really they have content I'm genuinely interested in.
Mhm.
So
You'll never know your interests are unless you evolve them.
yeah, I mean, I mean, and it's like think about it. I'm like not doing it just like what I'm doing. Like it may have some like when I say interesting, like it could be like something like cause like a lot of stuff is in like it'd be like stuff I ain't even I find it like hold up I ain't never seen that before. Let me see what this is about. And then when I see it, oh this seems cool. Okay, this sparked my interest. Let me go ahead and subscribe to this.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty much how I do it. Like, yeah, if it's like something like cool, maybe somebody, like out on there, don't matter that big channel, little channel, it's like, hey, something cool right there, or something I'm really interested in. That's what I'm going with. So,
Zero people will listen to anything. It's true.
yeah, I know.
I'm in the autism community and there aren't many Black autism channels. It's sad. That's all right. You'll be the first to start the trend. That's all right. I'm subscribed to a ton of autism channels, especially the small Black ones. I searched them out. Okay. Then you gotta build it out. Go on more panels and direct people towards that. You know what I'm saying, Purple? Just go on other platforms. Once if a platform is open, go on them and maybe also suggest if they want to grow the community as well, to suggest them go on to start your own lives and just do that and invite people to come on. Yeah, man, you could grow that thing. Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah. And on top of that, yeah, like and I think about it, like, yeah, creating a community of people that like willing to support each other. Like one night come different walks of life, be like, okay, well we're gonna try to help build up to this and share it out and try to get the word out by different channels. People go live or put up a video or something like that. But okay, and like and like especially like people have like people that really rock with them. They'll be more than likely to go and check that person out because because they like what you doing. If they really like what you're doing, like okay, well if the person we like is recommended, maybe we should go check them out, just see what's happening.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, that'll be so dope. That'll be dope. You get growth in numbers, so that'll
Yeah,
be dope. I can't wait to see that flourish.
yeah,
I mean, also too, Purple, I go live every day, just late. It's growing. I'm patient. I think it's gonna take off sooner. Also, too, Purple, if you want to come on Hello World to talk about autism in the African American community or just autism in general, you're more than welcome to come on because I do a talk show every day. So, I'd be more than happy to, I like supporting causes like that that's gonna teach us something. So that's up to you. I'm just throwing it out there. There's no pressure or nothing like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you do interviews sometimes. They be real interesting. I think like last interview was with Dr. Jazz.
Yeah, with the music industry, that was dope. I
Yeah,
thoroughly enjoyed that one. Thanks, sis. We will talk. I'll DM you. Yeah, no problem. IG is B as in boy, TDLLC. That's the Instagram. Maybe I should put it in caps so you don't think it's an I. Yeah, man, I'm all about in case people don't know, I'm all about humanity first. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Zero. I'm all
yeah,
about humanity first. Like it's high time we band together as a community and shift the tide of all of this stuff that we've been ingesting for too much. I follow you, I think. Okay, cool. That we ingest too much of it's like, okay, if we know how to ingest this, then how come we can't start learning how to ingest that? You know what I'm saying?
right.
So hey, I'm down for the cause.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's definitely what I'm thinking. That's what definitely I'm trying to do. Yeah, and I just put the Instagram link to your profile page. So
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
just
Yeah.
yeah, just in case people get lost, you got it.
Yeah,
Uh,
like go ahead.
I was gonna say like I was looking past, I was like, got so dark out in you two streets. Yeah, yeah, that's why you going out when the street lights come on.
Yeah, Candy, I don't even know, girl. I don't know. I think a lot of people started off with so much momentum and that shows the heart of a person that, as soon as things don't go your way for a long period of time, you just give up. We were never meant to give up. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We gotta wake up. Our bodies hold us up and wake us up every single morning. You know how much that probably takes just to wake us up and how many muscles it takes just for us to get up out the bed, crawl out the bed, roll out the bed, and do and pound our bodies with so much stuff like, bad food, good food, all of that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Like our bodies haven't given up. We should think of YouTube the same way. Like, I mean, there are times when I just want to just relax, but I'm like, no, because I made a commitment, you know? Hey, info man. Look at that. Information man is in his house.
I ain't mentioned, man. Been a while, brother.
Information man, you open my eyes all the way up. It's like I love being in your chats, but by the time I leave your chats, I'll be just ready to march somewhere.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That channel do be doing it.
We do. Like I just be like, dang. And I've shared your stream out, the latest stream out to a lot of people, a lot of my family members, because we have a family group. So
Yeah,
I shared it out to them because I don't think they understand what's the underlying things that's going on. So I
yeah,
shared that out. Hmm.
yeah, 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 yeah. I remember meeting him like 2 or 3 years back. Yeah, like I mean, I seen him like he had. I mean, he went through some changes, but he eventually got it together, and and now he's going strong now.
Well, I only know the new. I guess only know the revised.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You got the best version of him
Okay.
now, but yeah, I mean, he went some changes, but he pulled it through.
On the other hand, in a lot of ways, it has gotten better here.
Yeah.
Mm. I never saw the difference. I just seen channels that I used to watch don't post no more. What's the good, see Miss Sierra? I want to know.
I've been well information man. Yeah, you know, like really, like the main goal of my channel is really just try to bring everybody together. But you know, you know, like you know, just trying to do like the the positive women of YouTube. I may end up changing it in the future. You know, we get more and more, you know, diverse group. You know, cause like I do want to get like, you know, as many, you know, positive channels, you know, here as possible. You know, and then you know have them come here. You know, have them come here. You know, try to, you know, come while coming here. You know, direct them to like, you know, have people, you know, get to know them and try to build up that way. You know.
Yeah, like I said, I'm for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just for the change because I want to show that it's possible for it to be change in a good way.
Right.
A lot of people don't believe that deep down in their heart and soul. They don't believe that. But I want people to honestly start to be like, dang, yo, until it's like something in their second nature being to be like, oh, this is cool. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, it's like you know when I see like the protests, like people be you know be protesting for like a short period of time, and then like the momentum
hmm
just stop. Like it's like oh well, we just gonna protest and that and you know we protest enough, everything will change. Like no, that ain't really how it works. Like like one of the elders like I had learned from he was he was an actual freedom rider, and like thing about it was like when they were protesting doing the cities and all that, like you know they had to train for that. Like you know, I'm pretty sure you probably seen the what training looked like in the movie The Butler. You know where they had like students down the fist and which like fist like which fist is like you know, it's in Nashville where I live at. But but like Fish University where they had like the where like one of the organizers from SNCC. I'm trying to think what it stands for. Things like Student Nonviolent some coalition something like that. I forgot what it is. NCC and like you know you had the show like John Lewis like training train the students like to deal with what they're gonna deal with when they get out of city. So like you know have them being used to you know they want to be prepared like you know someone calls them like the N word or something like that and you know and they yell in their face and all that. They say if you can't keep your calm while doing it, they wouldn't put you out there
hmm
because they just want like to have send a message like you know it ain't like it ain't like the people sitting there wanted to fight them, but it's like they had to they had to hold their peace and like while they were doing these protests and all that like because I mean of course like city like once they arrested the first group like the protesters there like the city did you know they kind of you know so when they get arrested a whole new group of protesters already ready to sit in and take the place.
So that's the thing, tolerance level. I think you
Yeah,
just said a key word. A
yeah,
lot of us don't have a tolerance level that's
yeah,
built. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, you have to build a tolerance level to like always getting rejected
Yeah,
until you see the turn.
and
So,
and, and then on top of that, they had like a whole network. They had like they had lawyers like you know there to make sure that they you know didn't nothing bad happen to them, make sure everybody was treated well, and then they had politicians they were working with trying to get stuff into place. So so it's like they had like they had a whole network.
right. That's what we need is a network and tolerance.
Yeah,
And we're
yeah,
in the Insta world. So how can we rebuild tolerance if we're in the Insta world?
yeah, yeah. You know, just I tell people who you know who don't want to, who you know, who want to break out the ends world. So, I mean, I guess I guess like the whole thing, just trying to connect the outliers together. I guess, or people who don't really buy into the whole is the world. I guess.
That's the problem. Change takes work. That's why progress is slow. But if a lot more people work together, would it be as slow? Mm,
True.
I wonder. But then again, that proves the fact it is slow because look at how long it took in the 60s and 70s, right?
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, and it's like, even though they made a lot of progress, like with the whole freedom ride movement, it was like, I mean, even at some point, some of the protests started feeling jaded out there because it was like, well, we got what we asked for, but we really didn't get everything that we did. It wasn't like how we wanted to get it.
Mhm.
So I mean, of course, that it started other groups, but I mean, it set the fire, but it just other groups tried to follow in their footsteps and tried to do it better. But I mean, of course, just because they failed, you know, it don't mean you stop trying. Like just
Right.
because you're gonna fail, like I'm trying to think of the quote I had seen because it was like a quote talking about I felt like talking about where you start over. It say I think it said you're not talking about like you're not when you start over you're not starting over from failure, you're starting over from experience.
Mm,
That's it. That's what it said. Yeah, I was like thinking like that's so true. I didn't even think about it like that.
mhm. I mean, even though it's a long road, I still wouldn't give up. You know what I mean? I still
Yeah,
have no reason to give up.
right.
It's easier to give up than to keep fighting.
Right. I would say besides that elder, like another person who really inspired me was Nelson Mandela. Matter of fact, once I like knew about his life and I had seen that when he died, that really just motivated me because like I was saying like, oh yeah, this is like the love he got after he died and all that, and I knew what he did, and I read like couple his books on like his philosophy, like one in particular. I mean, he didn't write it, but it was based off of it was based off of what he said. Like I think it was I forgot the name of the guy who did it. It was like a white guy, but I think he was like good friend Nelson Mandela, and he was pretty much just writing down like things that he learned from him, like on his philosophy on doing stuff.
Mhm.
And I think he had a book called Mandela's Way, and that was like a real interesting book. Oh, hey, Shalon, I'm doing well.
What about this? Would we all be prepared to be the kind of person that makes a difference but never gets to see it?
Hmm.
Because, like, I just in thinking, like, just thinking real quickly, I was just thinking, like, dang, I've read the Bible 2 and 3 times, right? I haven't read any other philosophies, but it seems like all of the people who made significant changes, like, as far as humanity, they never got to see the fruit of their labor. You know what I mean? Like, Moses never
Right.
did.
Right.
Using him as an example because he's probably the easiest one, but like, would we be prepared to not see like Martin Luther King didn't, Malcolm X didn't, Malcolm
Right.
Mandela didn't. Like these are all people who created pathways that we are still treading on, lightly treading on now. You know what I'm saying? We're lightly treading on them, but they never got to see the fruit of their labor. Will we
Yeah.
the same way be willing to give up? Well, not give up, but to not be able to see the fruit of our labors or the pathways that we're walking or treading
Right.
on people.
Yeah. I mean, Martin Luther King, like I mean, yeah, and like I think Martin Luther King in some instances get misunderstood. Like, oh well, he just wanted integration. I mean, I mean, he did, but but at the same time, he wanted justice for his people. Like I think, like after I had a dream speech, he seen like how like integration really wasn't
Mhm.
benefiting black people at the time, and he was like he pretty much said it like you probably find a video on it if they still have it on YouTube where he said like I feared I integrated my people into a burning house and like pretty much
Mm,
after that pretty much after that he
he died.
started yeah he started the Chicago Freedom Movement which that whole movement was about getting black try to get laws in place to help black people become more self sufficient.
Look, Miss Full Roller said yes, because the time it takes a seed planted today will not be a tree tomorrow. She said it. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
It's very true.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely, died for his dream. These people die for their dreams. Like, I mean, you take Malcolm X, like somebody who if before he became Malcolm X, when he was Malcolm Little and he was doing all this crime, out, you would think like, oh man, he wouldn't be somebody that would be for the people. But
Mm.
but I mean, like it's like when sometimes people say, "Oh, well, people don't really change." I mean, people can
Yes,
change. It's only when they want to.
you're right, right.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, people change all the time. I think they need to use different vernacular. People
right,
change all the time. It's just the kind of change you're expecting, maybe they're not meeting that need. But we
right,
change all the time. Look at we grow from an infant to an adult most of the time.
right,
We lose
right,
all of our baby teeth. We change all the time, but it's not what you're expecting.
right. And I think I'm trying to think of I think person named Herodotus that they made this quote the only the only uh the only constant thing in life is a change.
Mhm.
So so yeah so yeah I mean yeah, I mean, as far as that, I mean, and I mean, like the whole thing about Martin, I'm pretty sure like a lot of people didn't know about the Chicago Freedom Movement. I actually just kind of, when I was looking him up, I was like, oh, there was, he had this going on. It's like they never talked about this. I never heard anything about this. It's like when it's like the whole Chicago Freedom Movement where like like I said when he was going to get rights up people, for black people, he when he got there, like you really I mean like how they try to put the North like look, I mean you would think like people North like after they funded him to fight his fight during the South when he got on North he got the same racism. I mean not probably not as bad, but they really didn't want him up there.
Mhm.
And but he I mean he's gonna Martin King King's gonna do what's right. Now I mean some people say well he did this and he did that, but I mean I mean yeah I mean Martin wasn't a perfect person, but he tried to do what's right.
But who is perfect? That's another thing. We
Right,
have this misconception of perfection. There's no such thing as perfection. Miss
right,
Full said, yes, the latter Martin is the Martin that the ones who claim they love him didn't like that one. Mm-hmm.
right,
Not
right.
on the bandwagon no more. Bobby Seale and Shajard,
Shahrazad Ali.
oh, sorry, Shahrazad Ali are still with us. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby's still with us, but yeah, he's still. I think he's doing his thing, but as far as like him being with him wanting to deal with the Black Panthers. I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to deal with them and deal with. I'm pretty sure he's not dealing with them anymore. But hey, Shawana, welcome to the channel.
And can we ever get used to the idea that money really isn't as necessary as humanity and human contact is. Like, meaning if we just saw money as a way to provide a means for feeding and clothing and that's it. Like, I mean, that's probably like really far fetched.
I mean, you know, the thing about money. Money is supposed to be a supposed to be a supposed to be like artificial substitute for for energy because you know you think about like it's called currency. You know, so like you know, energy run on a current.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, if it was like a way like we can just you know do it another way. Yeah, that would be great.
I was have you ever heard of Patrick Bet David?
No.
All right. Well, this dude, right? I don't know. Again, I don't know how I ended up on his. Oh no, no, somebody referred me to him. So he was having an interview with Robert Kawasaki, and I may be
Oh,
messing his name up. He did an interview with him earlier this week, and they were talking about. They touched on the election, and then they were trying to pick his brain on money. And he was like, "I don't care about money." He was like, "I don't. I have more debt than anybody." But he said, the way he looks at money is totally different, and that's probably why it keeps on attracting to him. You have to watch the whole interview to really get the gist of it.
oh
But
yeah. I am subscribed to Robert Kiyosaki. I think they might be I said I don't know, but
yeah,
I
I have to hear him
yeah
say his own name.
I think it sounds like the Rich Dad channel.
Yeah, he's Rich Dad Poor Dad. Oh, he has a channel. Okay, I'm gonna go subscribe because
Yeah,
nowadays I want to just be more a part of that kind of life. I want to know more. I want to learn more, way more than the surface stuff that I'm getting. And there's nothing wrong with surface, but like life is more deep than what I've been allowing myself to live. I want to
right.
know more. Money, who? Ooh, that's another whole can of worms. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just kind of look at money just like a means to an end. Like I like, well, I mean, it's like I don't really, you know, I don't really, you know, I guess like work spirit like some people, you know, like I just, you know, I just need money to do what I need to do, and that's it.
Right.
Just do your job, and that's it. You can go sit after you done your job. You go sit down. So I need you again.
Mhm. So,
Yeah, because you know, like just like forms of currency have always been changing. I think like it was originally gold, and then somehow, somehow, some way, it became the dollar. But
gold
I
is
mean,
still gold is still very valuable. Gold is
yeah,
still very valuable.
yeah. Yeah, that is true because they are asking, they come and say come and say you go for cash.
Nope.
I'm like,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
goodness, speaking of which, I
yeah,
was just at a Quick Check, which is basically a convenience store at a gas station, right?
yeah,
And it's a chain of them. This one said he was telling everybody, we do not have singles anymore. Please pay by credit card or exact change. Can you believe that? A major
yeah.
chain running out of cash. I said, you know what? It's really turning into a robotic era. We are robots. Well, I'm
You
not,
know, you
but
know,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I get it. Like, yeah, I can believe that. You know what money is gonna be going to? It's gonna be going towards cryptocurrency. Cause
Mm.
like cause I'm hearing like that Coinbase like you know that do like trading with cryptocurrency. They on their way of like making a card that you can use with your you know that you use you know like as like a Visa debit card or something. I think Visa's partnered up with them, so like you can use your crypto your money as a you know as a way of you know buying stuff. Just like because like you know cryptocurrency is like it's different from like how people been dealing with money because like you know when you deal with banks and all that you would have to go through a million middlemen which be the bank, but cryptocurrency kind of eliminates that. So you're responsible for. I mean, you get the money. You're responsible for taking care of it and making sure that that is safe, and it's hard for people to really actually get to your money unless you just leave it unprotected. But
You talking about that Bitcoin? Is that the same thing as crypto?
Bitcoin was like the first form of cryptocurrency. There are other kinds.
Okay.
Uh, like Litecoin, Ethereum, Neo. It's like a lot of them, and and more and more businesses are actually, more and more businesses actually going towards that. At first they were trying to, tell everybody, oh, it's not gonna be worth anything and all that, and it's just gonna pass. And I mean, they were saying that years ago, and now people are coming around now.
Yeah.
But
My
like
side. Oh,
yeah,
back to the
oh,
basics.
go ahead.
She said, I watched one episode of
Uh,
Black Mirror a couple years ago and I almost threw my phone in the toilet. Girl, they've been watching us since once we remember when they got rid of antenna TV? That's when we've been like fully submerged when they got rid of antenna TV.
yeah, they watched before, but they didn't have the full technology to track out everything. So like they be listening on your phone calls and all that. But like I was like I was like people like were shocked like they're listening on our phone calls. Like yeah, people been telling this for decades. Y'all didn't believe it.
Yeah, I got tuned to that a long time ago. I
Yeah,
remember, like I said, this guy, I was having lunch with this guy one day, and he was telling me about some mafia person who, when they had their meetings, they they would, turn their phones off. And so they said the only reason why the FBI got them is because even while the phone is off, your phone was still recording
yeah,
off position. And they tried to smash it, but they still got the computer chip and was able to take out whatever the audio was from those private meetings that they thought they were having. So yeah,
yeah,
ever since then, and that was before we had the camera. Like that was, I think that was back when phones were still black and white. Hey, Jessica
yeah.
Hicks.
Yeah, hey Jessica. Yeah. And on top of that, like when you see like say like in spy movies, they would, I mean, even though they smash phone and leave it. Like the show. I don't know if you've seen the show Burn Notice.
I don't watch TV.
It was like it's like a long time. It was like it was like probably like almost a decade back, but used to come on the channel USA. It's supposed to be out like this about this guy who was a spy, and I was like when I was seeing some of the stuff that they were talking about, like I said that sounds like something you really could do. Like when we are talking about like how to do certain stuff. I mean, they didn't tell you like everything how to do it, but just enough to, like tell you, oh yeah, it's something that you could actually do. And then I did it. Then like something telling me just to like really check this out, and then I was like looking at the credits coming in the beginning, and I was like, they got somebody that's got almost the same name as the character on the show. So I went and looked it up and find out that the show Burn Nose was somewhat based off of a true story.
Everything is based off a true story. There's no such thing as fictional.
Well, it's like this story based off of like an actual spy, but like of course they like overhyped it, whatever. But like it was just like I was like, wow, like I thought this had to be this had they had to be telling us something real because this didn't feel like no story.
Nah, none of that stuff is story. None of that stuff is stories. Like it's kind of like I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen in real
Yeah,
life, but in fictional, so that you believe it's fictional. You see, again, vernacular, how you can
yeah,
make vernacular more innocent than what it really is. Fun
yeah.
fact.
Like this show is supposed to be based off somebody's life, but like in I know what you're talking about like in movie TV shows they do kind of tell you certain stuff. They do it like symbolically, like they'll
Mhm.
or they'll show you something that ain't came out yet, but they got it like it's probably like in the military or CIA or something like that. They're still using it.
Mhm.
but it ain't out yet. So when they created like, oh, we got the idea from this show and that show, I'm like, no, you didn't. You had it. You had it. You had the
Right,
whole time.
right. We just wanted you to get used to being comfortable with it. You know?
Right. I'd be like, I said, so I want if I want to know like the new stuff, I just look on TV show. Oh, okay, that's about to come out. Okay, I see.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the show Agent Shield. They had like one technology. They had like a tablet, like where when they look at tablet, they just fold it up like a piece of paper, and I think you threw it away or put it in their pocket or something. But they made to fold it up like a piece of paper. That's
Mhm.
like fold up in squares. I'm like, wow.
I mean, hey, I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like definitely like got like a lot more technology out there. But like I remember like I mean, at least the ones I seen that they let people know about. Like you ever seen the movie In the Time with Tom Cruise in it, or the End of
No.
Days or whatever it is? It was like Tom Cruise supposed to be like the soldier fighting this big machine. I think he's supposed to like trying to save the world or something. I
Oh,
don't,
yeah, I did see that movie.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We had like that big machine he was in, all that. That
Yeah,
using
I
like
remember the movie. I remember the movie.
yeah. So like it was like that big machine that he had in there. That I mean, I think like during the time the movie was out, like the military did have that machine. I think they called it a Hulk.
Wait, Miss Full Rose said there is a phone that folds up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like paper. I mean, that one that fold like paper.
It's
That
probably the same thing, they just stretched it a little bit more. It's probably
yeah.
the same thing. And back to basics said, yes, they want a cashless society. They've been trying to do that. All of that is just to monitor us 100%. So we have no freedom.
Well, I mean, with cryptocurrency, I mean, yeah, it'd be kind of hard to really track the money. I mean, that's why they're not really trying to push it out that much because it's really kind of hard to
Well,
it's really hard to track it. I mean, unless
you
you just have like the code to the
if
money or
you
something like that.
if you go on YouTube, there's a free movie. I think it was called Bitcoin, the introduction of Bitcoin or something like that. That's the
Yeah,
movie I watched. And it was basically telling you how Bitcoin was founded and how the regulators
yeah,
pretty much kind of made it so that they could watch. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. As far as Bitcoins, like anybody from the cryptocurrency community, they don't even do it like that. They actually say that's the least secure form of cryptocurrency. They tell you like, yeah, don't get Bitcoin. That it ain't safe.
No, no, I'm just saying if people want to
Yeah,
research,
right,
what it
right,
is, there's a
right.
movie on YouTube. I think it's called Bitcoin or something like that. But
Yeah,
like it tells you all of that stuff.
yeah. It's like I guess like people want to get into Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's price is like going up. It keeps going up. Like the current price, like one Bitcoin is 16,030 dollars. You know, like I was like that ain't just one Bitcoin, but yeah. Them Bitcoin, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised they will be watching because I remember, yeah, like I said, like from like people I heard that really deal with cryptocurrency like that, they warn people like, yeah, don't. They say so. We don't use Bitcoin. That's not secure. I mean that's the least secure form of cryptocurrency. So
Mhm,
and I think like why Bitcoin, yeah, like I said, Bitcoin was the first form of cryptocurrency, but
mhm.
But yeah, now we got so many different ones. We don't even
But
you,
these
you
are conversations that are needed where people can learn the different forms
right,
before getting on it while it's cheap. So like we can
right,
actually start getting ahead. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we
right,
never get ahead, that's the problem, but,
right,
learning about this, even if it piques your interest a little bit, just dive into it all the way, you know?
right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like really, really, people should have probably been in there 2 or 3 years ago when it was really cheap.
Hey, I mean, we
But
could, woulda, shoulda, but it's always, you know,
right,
a possibility before it really becomes out of your reach, you know?
right. I'm still learning about it too because I'm like, yeah, I want to really want to get into it. If it's a way like I can build wealth with this, I'm gonna go for it.
Mhm.
So, so yeah, that's. I mean, that's pretty much that's pretty much what I'm at with. I mean, I know it's like people that had said like it was never going to work. Cryptocurrency was not going to go anywhere, and now those same people are now eating their words. Hey, crew.
I
Yeah, I just kind of seen that like, okay, well, I mean, like I said, the same people that were dissing it now are talking about it.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just like some things like yeah, if you get in there first, you gonna come out great. Like I guess like when they had the .com boom, if you were first, you
Man, bunk that. I
yeah,
wanna be 5th, 6th, get me in the top 10, and I'm good. I don't care if I'm first or not. Let me
right.
just
I mean, yeah.
in.
I say first, like I'll be like, of course you're not gonna be the very first, but you'll be one of the first to hit everybody. So yeah, you'll be in there already.
Yeah. I just wanna encourage people no matter what, just learn, even if it's been
Right.
out for 10, 12 years, just learn anyway, get into it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I'm definitely trying to learn about that because I'm like, if I can build wealth with this, yeah. I need to learn this. So I ain't gotta.
And you're never too old to
Mm,
earn, you know?
Right. Right.
Mm.
I definitely want to be like do that whole thing where I was saying earlier. Like I want to look at my phone, be like, oh, look at what I made today while I was sleeping.
One day. One day,
Yeah.
very soon.
Yeah. One day. I mean, yeah. Hope. Yeah. Yeah. Hope it comes sooner than later.
It will. Don't put that hopeful. Don't put the question mark in there.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
say
Yeah.
that so.
I didn't really put a good one. I was saying I was yeah, but yeah, yeah. It will come
When it
soon.
comes. Yep,
Yeah.
when it
It will.
comes. Be
Yeah.
prepared. You know what? Put your map together on what happens after it's come. What you gonna do after it's come? Because when it comes, what you gonna do?
True. True. True.
You
Yeah.
gotta have a plan for when you're about to get it, a plan for when it comes, and a plan for an exit plan if you need one. Keep learning
Okay.
till you are pushing up daisies. Hey, are you talking about Raza? Oh, Miss Fuller.
I was just at a raise.
Oh, Razor. Yeah, man. I
I,
don't think
I,
that good.
I said they still making razor phones.
Oh, okay.
You
I
remember,
thought
you
it was
remember,
a whole
you
nother
remember that little flip phone with
person.
Motorola?
I thought it was a person.
Nah, I'm talking about the
The
phone. Like,
phones. Yeah.
yeah, you remember the little flip phone that's supposed to be like that was like like supposed to be like thin and all that.
I can't remember still.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
cause
I,
yeah,
I it
go
was
ahead.
it was a good conversation.
Yeah,
I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm thankful for everybody that was here. Keep doing your
yeah,
thing, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. Chris still make raises?
Okay, so what is a razor?
You remember the little flip phone they used to have that was like supposed to be like small and complex, supposed to fit in your pocket. I think it was like one of those first ones that's supposed to be like that.
I don't even remember. All I know is I got my little note and that's it. I don't remember
I
nothing else
forget.
outside of that.
right, man. Yeah, he took it way back. He took it way back. Uh, back Shalana said like back to the base said like that Nokia brick. Oh, okay. They still make them. I ain't think they still made them. I hadn't heard anything about them, but okay. I have to look into that. But but yeah, Joe, it was good having you come on the panel with me.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah,
Anytime. Long
yeah,
as I'm
let me see.
available, I'll be here.
Okay. I always appreciate it. I don't think I can ever say that enough. But yeah, I always appreciate it. Uh yeah, so let me go ahead and yeah, the shout outs. Try to remember some of the people because StreamYard done cut off a good chunk of my chat. But I guess shout out to Vern's Junk Closet. Shout out to Lock, Neutron, Nualura. Shout out to DC Purple Diva. Shout out to Pandy. Shout out to Miss Full Roller. Shout out to Information Man Show. Oh yeah, I think Noam was in. Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Crew. Shout out to Back to the Basics. Let's see. Shout out to Jessica Hicks. Shout out to Shawana's Creative Circle. Yeah, shout out to Crew. Uh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, Crew. It might have to be something some online or something like that because I don't really have no game consoles. But yeah. Hit me up. Hey, Monterey Language Institute LLC. It's good to see you. First time here. Glad you came through. But yeah, also yeah, like I said, Joy, I appreciate you coming on. I thank y'all for hanging with us. I wasn't sure how this conversation was gonna go, but it turned out to be very productive and informative for everyone.
I learned stuff new.
Yeah. Okay, crew. Just okay, Noam. Yeah, thank you for coming through. Yeah, crew. Hit me, yeah. Hit me up in the messages, in the back chat now, and we'll talk about it. But yeah, I said thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all have a great night. And hopefully, yeah. So hopefully next week we have more ladies on the panel. But where what we got.
Yes.
All right. Holding is bound by rich people, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
And have a great night.